This is the lineup Eric Chelle is going to put out against Gabon in this crucial World Cup qualifier playoff. I don't think he's going to make lots of changes today against Gabon. Yes, we're going to see one or two changes, but nothing massive to disrupt the team. And we will see a similar setup and formation which we saw in the previous game against Benin Republic. So let us build the lineup together. In goal, of course, Maduka Okoye is back, but he won't be having any surprise start today. Stanley Nwabali is going to be in the goalpost ahead of Maduka Okoye, and let's get Stanley Nwabali in goal. Of course, Stanley Nwabali in goal, and in defense we'll have one slight change in defense, but let's start with our fullback. Benjamin Fredrick is going to be in our right back position. So Benjamin Fredrick is going to mount the right back position for us, and in the left back we'll be having Zaidu Sanusi. Zaidu had a very impressive game against Benin Republic. He just got back into the team after being out for a while now, and he'll be in a fullback position as he played the last time. Of course, Olayena is out injured, and he wasn't available in the last international break, and he still isn't available in this international window. And in the center back position, this is where it gets tricky. Of course, Ajayi picked up a second yellow card, and he will be out of this one. He earlier picked up a first yellow card. Was it in 2023 or 2024? The first game against Lesotho, he picked up a yellow card, and in the game against Benin Republic, he picked up a second yellow, and he'll be missing out today. And to replace Ajayi, of course, no other than Ekong. Ekong will be in defense. So he'll be partnering with Calvin Bassey, no other than Calvin Bassey. Obviously, Calvin Bassey always makes the starting lineup one of the key players for us, key center backs for us, and no doubt he will be the man to be in the defense for us. In the midfield, I know this is where everyone usually has concerns in the midfield. Onyedika has been brilliant. We saw Club Brugge making a very good outing against Barcelona in the Champions League, and Onyedika had a good outing as well. I know a lot of shouts for Onyedika to start, but this is a tricky one. This is very, very tricky. For me, I would want to see Eric Chelle retain the previous midfield he had in the last game, because defensively, I think we could manage with Ndidi defensively, the defensive midfield. Even though Onyedika, if it's not a World Cup qualifier or a playoff game, I will pick Onyedika to start in this one. But I'm trying to be very, very careful, and I bet Eric Chelle will also want to be careful in this one. So in the midfield position, I'll bring in Ndidi. Let's bring in Ndidi for this one. I'm partnering with Ndidi for the number 10 role. I'll bring in Iwobi. Alex Iwobi will be making his 90th appearance for Nigeria when he comes on the pitch against Gabon this evening. Alex Iwobi has played loads and loads of games for the Super Eagles, and he'll be having a career achievement tonight against Gabon. And the right and left of the midfield, attacking wise, this is where our wingers come into play. Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze. Moses Simon, his game is usually on and off for the Super Eagles, but if you look at the available wingers, man, I'll be going for Moses Simon. Personally, I would like to show him Doku's highlights at the weekend for him to watch and improve his decision making. He needs to know when to pass, know when to shoot. He should shoot more as a winger. You don't need to dribble and lose the ball or drop a pass back to the midfield. You need to shoot. Moses Simon, I beg, watch Doku highlights. You need it. You need it. And Samuel Chukwueze had 2 assists in the last game against Benin Republic, and I will be tipping him to start this one too. He's in a good run of form, even though he hasn't had lots of minutes for his new club, Fulham. And up in the attack, we started this. We started our lineup without giving you a formation. Anyways, 4-4-2 formation. It's going to be a 4-4-2 formation, and the 2 attackers for me in this game would be Akor Adams and, of course, the best striker in the world at the moment, Osimhen. So I'm going to have Akor Adams partner with Victor Osimhen, partnership with Victor Osimhen's partnership with Toluwalase Arokodare in the past games didn't really work out, and when we got Akor Adams came off the bench in the, I think before the game against Benin Republic, one of the qualifier, he really balled. He balled for us and started the game against Benin, and he was very, very good. His partnership with Osimhen up front was brilliant. So of course, I'd like to see this partnership with Akor Adams to continue. Akor Adams and Osimhen partnership needs to continue. In the second half, Onyeka, Onyedika could come in. Terry Murphy could come in, a sub for a direct sub for Adams. Later on in the second half, could happen. Bruno Onyemaechi could come in, of course, for Zaidu Sanusi. If Zaidu gets tired and get caught up with fatigue, then he will see a switch between Onyemaechi and Sanusi. Benjamin Fredrick, I think, is going to play 90 minutes. So this is my predicted lineup. The lineup Eric Chelle might put up. I'd like to see your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this lineup? And time to give my prediction. My prediction for this game is going to be an interesting tie. We'll be coming up against Aubameyang. Before the second to the last game of the group qualifiers, Aubameyang scored 4 goals and he's been impressive for them. Aubameyang, he's a very, very experienced forward, but does he have the team behind him with Gabon to get a good result or to steal a win against the Super Eagles of Nigeria? I don't think so. But he's no longer in his prime. Osimhen is in his prime, and I don't think he's a match. And I feel Bassey, to a player like Bassey too, is right up there, who could tackle him, fight with balls with him, bully him at some point. Yes, I believe Bassey can do that. Can Aubameyang get a goal against the Super Eagles? It's very, very possible. I'm predicting a 2-1 win or a 2-0 win for the Super Eagles. So that's my thoughts for the game, my predicted lineup. This is my little lineup I feel like Chelle is going to put out. So guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and of course subscribe. See you after the game. I'll be here with the other guys with some of the guys to drop our match reaction after the game. So guys, see you in the next one. Cheers. Help us reach 20,000 subscribers and good luck to Super Eagles.